Money, let's talk about this. Because a lot, people don't know, they know Mike Posner, the artist, but you're also an amazing songwriter. I mean, you've written songs for Justin Bieber, Austin Mahone. You've written some great Labyrinth.
Labyrinth.
I mean, so
It Makes Me Cry. That song.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Something about Beneath Your Beautiful, yeah. Thank you.
So the songwriter is behind these hit songs on the radio.
Oh, Justin Bieber with
That's
what's
what
his
I said first.
boyfriend?
Yeah, boyfriend.
Yeah. So the question here is, do you take more pride out of these Mike Posner hits like Cooler Than Me, or do you take pride sitting back and being like, wow, Boyfriend exploded, and I'm part of writing that song?
Well, my whole goal now, with my life and this new album Pages was I sort of felt disillusioned after a while. I was someone that struggled with depression when I was a teenager, and I thought that once I got all these things, that it would solve my problems, I'd be happier. But what I found was that after I had made money and had songs on the radio and fame or whatever, I felt largely the same. And it wasn't until about a year and a half ago, 2 years ago, I was on an airplane, and on the plane they serve a nasty airline sandwich, and I bit into the sandwich, and it changed my life. And here's how.
I can't wait to
I
hear
can't wait to
this.
hear this. Mayonnaise dripped down my face,
Yeah.
and then I was like,
So I've been to sandwich. I had this idea to make an album, and for every album that I sold, to serve a meal to a child in need, 1 for 1. And I didn't know how I was gonna do it, but I knew I needed to do it. So I got off the plane, I ended up taking a meeting with the food bank from New York City, and I've been able to collaborate with them, and then make this record. And a lot of the people that I wrote songs, produced songs for, came back and helped me. 2 Chainz, Sean, Labyrinth, Justin Bieber, they all helped me make this album. And so to answer your question, what I'm most interested is like relate, love, inspire. Those are the words we go by. Inspiring kids to follow their dreams, to not live lives of mediocrity because a teacher tells them they can't do it. Their parents tell them they can't. None of these people told me I could do what I do now. But my heart said I could do it. So my biggest goal is to like inspire young people and serve a lot of meals and make really good music.
That's awesome.
I mean, you gotta give a round of applause for that. I mean,
Yeah.
that's just you don't see people like yourself, people in your shoes doing that all the time. So that's cool. So you've worked with Bieber. He's now, you said, going to be on the new album. Like, looking at Justin Bieber, like, since he's your boy, do you feel that you should reach out to him to try to help him out, or have you, or do you just kind of sit back and just let his people help him out?
Yeah, he's my friend. I guess I'm one of his people. So, you got to understand a lot of the things that get said about him are just blatantly not true. Like lies. Big headlines that are just lies. So I can't really go too much in detail on like our relationship, our friendship, but I just love him. He loves me. He knows I got his back. He's got my back. So
That's awesome.
That's cool.
That's awesome.
good.
Now, you have a lot, like you said, you have a big fan base that's been around from the very beginning, and they may have some questions for you as well. Does anybody here want to ask Mike a question while we got him here on the...
And Kate,
they
you can't
all
ask
look
him out.
around. Just
I know,
wait-
everyone
wait.
gets nervous. for
Someone
sure.
else raised their hand.
Yeah,
first.
everyone gets nervous.
Before they ask the question, when is the new album coming out? Do we have a date yet?
No. I want to put out maybe 2 or 3 singles before.
Before the album?
Yeah.
Who's got a question?